How you doing, folks? It's Nameless here, and I think I'm here at ACEN 2013. I promised you an epic rant about the state of the video game industry, and right now I'm about to give it to you. To understand where I'm coming from on this, you gotta start at the beginning. It's a little hot in here, you know what I mean? So, okay, you have to start at the beginning. You have to start at 1988. I was 5 years old. I was trying to get. I was first introduced to video games by my cousin LeBron, who I think, even though I don't know him too well, although he's my father's side of the family, I credit him to sort of introducing me to that world. Now, as time went on, my family said, "Well, you think nothing?" Everyone would say, "Hey, there's more to life than video games." But you know what? I around 11 or 12 years old, I resigned myself to one fate. I wanted to be a video game designer. Okay? Like I said, this has been my childhood goal from that point. Now, as time went on, I got my bachelor's, as you know, about 3 years ago. I decided to break into the industry. But, naive as I ever was, little did I know that the industry that I wanted to get into, it got taken over by cockroaches, in my opinion. What got me to this rant today was, over the last couple years, there was there's been a lot of speculation from Nintendo, as of recently, decided to flag YouTube videos saying, "Oh, it's our property and we want our ad money," right? And then of course, with the whole Capcom fiasco, DLC fiasco of last year, oh god, I mean, it pretty much soured everyone's relationship. Plus, canceling Mega Man and Legends 3. I mean, what the fuck gives? And not only that, EA was named the worst company to work for. I'm like, what? What's wrong with this industry? I mean, I thought it would be a place where someone like me could be creative and be himself. But it's been taken over by white collar assholes who see dollar signs instead of art. They want to basically take the video game industry and prison fuck it and get destroy it and take all the money along with it. It's like, if you don't like this and you see this as a cash opportunity, then don't you got Hollywood and the music industry for that? You fucking assholes. Oh boy. And if it's not that. The thing is, what I always talk about this, and this is my big sticking point here, so pardon me if I'm a little flustered. Right now, there's a lot of designers in the gaming industry that don't fucking belong there. All right? I really think they don't belong there, because most of them, unlike me, I bet you 10 to 1, these guys didn't grow up gaming. I bet you they didn't grow up on the golden age of gaming, which was around, I would say, the mid 1970s with the Atari 2600, over onto the 8-bit era of the 80s and 16-bit era of the 90s, and especially what I consider the golden age of around the early 2000s. These guys didn't grow up around that. They grew up around Call of Duty, Rock Band, basically something that in my opinion is just over budgeted garbage. All right. Let me tell you what I'm talking about when I talk about game designers trying supposed to be here. I'm not talking about great men like Sam Houser who did the GTA series, or Ken Levine of the BioShock series, which in my opinion, I haven't bought BioShock Infinite, but I've seen some clips of it online. It was great. Okay, I say mad props to those guys. But I'm talking about these wannabe nerds, these perpetrator geeks, these hipsters that just got onto the bandwagon and basically took something that I felt was ours and they made it theirs. And it's like, what? I mean, in my opinion, they're no better than those high school jocks. I mean, in fact, high school jocks have more character than that. You want to know why? Because at least they admit they're assholes and wear it on their sleeve. These guys just perpetrate. They try to pretend like they're geeks. They say they know how we are. They're gamers, etc. Listen, just because you play Call of Duty or played freaking Rock Band or anything like that does not make you a gamer. All right? You got to be there from the beginning. All right? Now, I know a lot of people say, well, why are you letting people like that? Why are you so pissed off about people like that? It's more. Why are you getting so flustered about that? I'll tell you why. It's those types of people that got into the industry and basically, to quote South Park, took our germs. Yeah. So that's my problem. It's these guys, and the problem is they're keeping people like me, who I feel that I have the ambition and the vision to succeed in the industry, but nope. Since you're not personable enough, you're too introverted. You don't fucking belong here. Get lost, you loser. Go back to your basement. Well, I know. Are you saying, why are you getting mad over it, etc.? Why aren't you doing something about it? Well, I'm here to tell you, for those of you who've been watching me in YouTube for a while, and you know that I'm in the middle of a project, I'm going to tell you what this project is. It's a tabletop game I'm doing. I'm halfway done with the draft right now. I'm at about over 100 pages, about 33,000 words. I'm working in a couple months to get the, in a couple months, I hope to be finished with the rough and get to work on it through InDesign. So, and I'll be holding it, and as for to an artist to design my pages, I'm going to do a Kickstarter or Indiegogo, okay? I'll give you more details as it develops, but let's just say, at this point, if I can't get in the game industry the traditional way, I'm going to find another way in, okay? So, and let me tell you this right now. Those two people that I described, these wannabe geeks and the white-collar assholes that fund them, in my opinion, they're the fucking scourge of the gaming industry. Let me tell you something right now, and this is my message to those fuckers, okay? If I had my way, alright? If I was in this industry right now, big star, I'd find a way to run your asses out. Alright? Hell, you know what? I'll just keep you in, but instead of designing games and working the bean counters, you'll be pushing the fucking broom down the hallway and cleaning up the goddamn toilet. And yes, I meant every word of it. Alright. I'm sorry I had to get mad on that one, but it just, you see, it takes passion for me to see that something that could be a lot more has turned into just another dog and pony show with a goddamn cash machine. So that's it, and I'd like to thank the one manning the camera right there. And until next time, it's Nameless. Take care.